guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's start looking in this direction, Sonia. There is something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps...
Oh, it's probably a fire. Oh no, it's probably some sort of secret passage. I recognize it. I remember walking past and thinking it was a door or something, because it sort of popped out to me and then it turned out to be nothing and I just walked past it. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned it at least. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep the fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you run away, or you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Don't be ashamed, Sonia. You're a princess after all. Alright, fire door. That's gotta be important, definitely. Though we can't really check it out. But it really, like, you know, I seem to walk past it and it really looks like a door, exactly. But we couldn't interact with it, so... yeah, that felt strange to me back then.
Hey!
Let's try talking to everyone. It's definitely going to help us out. Wait, was he going to check the storage room or was I going to? It doesn't matter, I'm going to check it as well. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Right. Get the irons, there's the irons. It looks like they were recently turned on. But why? Why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought. Your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons. But when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Oh, let me guess. The way they actually, you know, the blackout occurred was probably by trying to overload the... I don't know how it works, right? But I probably tried to overload the circuit breaker. That way they're able to, you know, make the electricity go off without actually, you know, going past Peiko. Because she was guarding that door, right? She was guarding that room, which had the circuit breaker in it. So basically just putting as many electrical appliances on as possible. And that's somehow, you know, overloads the system and then boom, everything shuts down. That could be possible. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Huh. Irons in storage room. What else? Stacked boxes. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. Alright, let's look at this, the hamper. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in there. Oh. Remember when we entered here? I don't think, were the tablecloths swished or something?
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on. There's something on it. Blood, oh, what? Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
But...
it's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well...
if that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Why is he questioning this? And why did he say like, oh, I can't see in the dark? Like, if we can see it, why can't he see it?
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. He's trying to get rid of me. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Huh? I get it. You're right. No, I'm not done. He's trying to get rid of me. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Anything else? No, that's pretty much it. Like, why is he getting, trying to get rid of me? I guess there's nothing here after all, but maybe he didn't want us to see this because like he was very dismissive about us finding it and about it possibly having something to do with Byakuya's murder. He's like, what? Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know. Like, dude, it has blood on it. Was anybody else bleeding here? As far as I know, there wasn't. I don't know, like, I like Nagito, but that was really strange. And now he's like, you know, just following us like, yeah, okay, calm down. So we check the kitchen, not yet, so that's what we're gonna do now. Oh, Nagito is... I mean, I guess we were... I don't actually remember, because I sort of stopped in the middle of this, which you didn't really notice, but yeah. Did he say that we're, like, looking around together? I think he said we were, like, going around together, talking to people together. I thought we were actually splitting up, but I don't think that's the case. Right, Teru. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then, I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Oh, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackouts. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I'd figure you'd be able to use it as a light source or something. But I guess it's not that easy. Okay. Teru's account. Let's check out. We looked at this before. Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. Was it? I think I originally said that like one knife was missing, but it actually turns out it was one skewer, right? It appears to have been brought from outside. How though? Byakuya patted down everybody. He did a body search on everybody. So how? From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. Oh, I really hate this, but I'm suspecting Nagito a lot right now. Because he was cleaning up in here, right? So he is actually the only person that had access to this place before everybody entered, right? So imagine the moment the party like started or the moment people are like going in, Byakuya checks everybody. But before that, Nagito had access to this place. He was cleaning up in here the entire day before that. So he could have possibly, you know, planned out, hidden the knife by taping it to the top of what is it called? The top of the table. Wow, that was a hard word to think about. But the top of the table on the bottom, you know. And I mean, he also is the one that was the longest at this place, so he was actually able to plan all of this out, right? He's able to plan out, alright, if I put a knife here, if I make sure there's a blackout, I, you know, put the glow-in-the-dark light on it, and then I can sneak past this. Like, it really seems like Nagito could have possibly done this at the moment. Damn, that sucks. I don't want Nagito to be the one that killed him. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Right. Kitchen equipment list. Anything else? Dishes? Yeah, that's the only thing. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes, a big piece of meat on the bone too. Nothing new?
Isn't this amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Yeah, even bigger than yours, Teru.
Well, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Oyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get
What? Again? I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big. Where did you get it?
I asked Nekomaru. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over.
What? His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe. But it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands, for sure.
Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know.
Man,
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. Yeah, and considering, you know, the biggest eater among us has died right now, Fat Byakuya. I mean, Akane is a very, you know, big eater too, but definitely Byakuya is up there. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peiko, who took some portions for herself.
eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth,
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer.
He's scary when he's mad. Right, party dishes. I'm guessing I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
you're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Right, did we talk to Ibuki? I think we talked to Ibuki. I saw her out here. There she is. Let's just talk with her just in case.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigation should be done on foot.
Yes!
So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason.
Did she mean... Is she implying that she had different options besides using her feet?
Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackouts?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same.
Are you serious?
Huh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Teehee, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears.
I see, even though they're punctured by 6 piercings. Like, sure, I have quite a few earrings as well, but not 6 in one ear.
If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La 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 la. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie? Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of
Heavy, but isn't pie... Pie is not really a breakfast dish or food either, right?
any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
She
we should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I've got it!
Leave it to me! I'ma take a bite out of you! Oh, yeah.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Oh yeah, please bite me. Stop it! What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything!
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
So she was the one that said that? What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this!
So that was Mahiru.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Yeah, I knew that was Hiyoko.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Byakuya talked as well.
This is...
Ow!
Nagito said ow.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
Akane was apparently still eating.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Yeah, that seems to match.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Oh, did she actually say that? Oh, I missed that someone actually mentioned that, damn it. There goes me sounding smart, like, yeah, they overloaded or, you know, overcharged the breaker or whatever. Sonia is faster and smarter than me.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
So Kazuichi was the one that moved around, for sure. But Hiyoko also said don't step on my toes or my feet, meaning indicating that someone else was moving around as well. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. You can get as close as you want. Hey Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. His reaction was very surprised, like, this is... And that's when it cut off. So he was definitely talking during the blackout, meaning obviously he wasn't dead at that point. But his reaction, his last words were basically, this is. It was very in a surprised tone, right? So... I don't know exactly what that means, but it definitely means something important. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say something like that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... So he put on the night vision goggles for sure. And then he was just looking around and actually saw what was happening? What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? For sure.
Yahoo!
Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Alright, Ibuki's account. I mean, I'm kind of taking back what I said earlier about Nagito, but I don't think it is him, okay? But he had the means to be able to do this. I guess that's more a clearer way of saying it. He had the possibility and the means of doing it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, he did it. Right. So he came from here. How do you actually exit this place? I have no idea, but this is the bathroom. Oh, it's to the right there, I saw it. Bathroom is still closed. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but... there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. I don't know who was in there. That's outside though. What was the exact place where Peiko was guarding though? Can't be this. This was closed as a dining hall. Huh. Definitely nothing on this side either. Kitchen, he is standing there. I guess we will check. Oh, is it this one? Did I really miss that door? Sneaky door. This is the office.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. A circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. I'm assuming that's that thing? AC remote control. Huh, that's a similar thing. This is a circuit breaker all the way up there? How could someone reach that? That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like anyone or someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that. But you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? Ta-da! I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
it's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with all his body stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No, thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place. Only if he were the only participant, and even then he'd probably not even take first place.
I see.
Oh, what the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it, or set it to be tripped, it has to do something with the AC. But alright, let's check out. We checked out the circuit breaker. Check out the AC remote control. This remote control is for the office air conditioner. Huh? A timer here is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that timer? It can't be a coincidence, right? Alright, that's the same. That's probably very important. I'm not quite sure how it's... Wait, desk? I see the Monokuma there. Is this the desk the staff used for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. This does, however. Bam!
I've been found.
I gotcha, Monokuma. Alright, the Duralumin case. This Duralumin case, it should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me so there's no need to worry. Hey,
is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So, I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. That's true, like I felt something, that's the thing about Makoto, right? Makoto always felt really bad and sad whenever someone got killed. But Nagito doesn't seem to share that similar feeling for people. Huh. I mean, I only said he was kinda similar, obviously they're not entirely similar.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various items are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because this, the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Alright, so that's kinda not important, it seems. Check the circuit breaker, let's talk with people here. Alright, first Kazuichi.
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peiko the killer? Oh god. At first I wanted to, like, you know, wait a bit before I said perhaps Kazuichi is the killer, but the fact that he's already pointing fingers towards other people makes me think that he is definitely the killer now. Well, at least there's a higher chance of it now, right? Because the thing is, he was, at the very beginning, he was always the person, like, you know, before even the plan with the party and everything, he was always like, I want to get out of here, I want to get off this island, I want to get out of this place, why am I caught up in this situation? So he definitely is the person that showed the most willingness to get off this island, to get the hell away from here. Now that also could mean that he's the most willing person to kill, you know, to therefore be able to get off the island. So yeah, that was my first reason why perhaps I thought he was it, and that was mainly sparked by the fact that he was the person, what Ibuki said, that he was the person that said that he was going to be moving around and checking. So I was just like, I'll move along the wall and check out, you know. So that also means, at least he said that he was moving around. Now of course, if you're the killer, it kinda usually means, you know, that you would want to keep those things a secret, but, or, you know, you wouldn't say that you probably wouldn't even make your presence known during that blackout to begin with. Oh, although maybe you would, you know, because if you keep shouting or at least saying something, that people will think like, oh right, that person is here, that person is, you know, not doing anything. Whereas if you're a murderer, you probably would be like, wait, if you're trying to do something in that moment, if you're trying to plan something, you're probably going to be very quiet, right? So that might be his thought process, like, I need to say out loud, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, so that people don't expect him later on, or suspect him. But I don't know, for at the moment he is suspect number 1, then possibly Nagito. I don't think he's capable of doing it, but like, certain hints and just things are lined up in a way that it could possibly be him. I don't know though. Why do you think that? But usually, you know, that's just first thoughts on the evidence that we are presented with at the moment. Things usually change throughout the class trial anyway.
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peiko's probably the only one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey!
And don't you think she looks kinda ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Oh, snap. Alright, that's what Kazuichi says. What about Peiko? That's true. I'm not interested in what she has to say. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right! You weren't in the office! But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the door lumen case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So, where'd you run off to on your own?
well...
That is... the bathroom? Peiko Peiko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peiko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied. So, I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Gah. It seems like it'll be a tough path. Oh god. Food poisoning? The Taro did something with the food. It could be possible. The only two people that ate was Akane and Peiko. So, Byakuya too, actually. Remember he like started eating from the skewers immediately. So Byakuya too, actually. But it could be that Akane is locked in the bathroom right now, because you know she ate a shit ton of Taro's food. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peiko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I feel bad enough for Peiko as it is. Huh? What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something.
That's right!
Cause if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is?
now then.
I guess we're done with the office. Don't you think so? We should get going now. Alright. Is there anything else to check?
Yep.
Okay. It looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So, how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. I mean, that's definitely something that Makoto-esque sentence. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought. You sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright!
What does that mean? What does that mean? That definitely means something, that sentence, but we don't know, you know, because we don't know why we're chosen. We don't know our ultimate. Alright, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. What? Ah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Helping Gundam find the earring?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think.
That could be possible too, an angle of attack. Unexpected angle of attack.
So I thought it was important to check it.
That's a good point, Chiaki.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? Oh, I see. Well, that's weird though. That means that the way that I'm thinking about it, it would mean that the knife that was like stashed up there underneath the table is not the killer. It's not the murder weapon. It could be that someone was hiding. Someone knew about the knife hidden there, meaning someone would have actually have to known about Byakuya's plan though. But he was hidden underneath the floor panels, or you know, underneath on the bottom of this cottage, and basically waiting there for Byakuya to crawl under the table. And then because of the gaps in the floorboards, it means that there's enough room for something as thin but sharp as a knife to stick through, right? So someone could be just underneath the floorboards and then seeing Byakuya crawl through. And obviously when you're crawling, Byakuya is fat and big, so his chest and throat are probably pretty close to the floorboard. So definitely that person could just, you know, stick the knife through and then chock. And that makes a lot of sense of where the stab wounds actually then are, you know, because that huge area is definitely exposed when you're crawling on the floor. Huh. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well? I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from the outside, but maybe from the inside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here.
But
even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because I guess that's sort of, you know, means that Fuyuhiko wasn't the one that did it? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party, and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh right, Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey,
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no! Not even if you paid me! Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke! You want to come to the party, right? Is that why you came here? Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk! What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
that's wrong.
No, it's not like that. But... Then leave me alone! And then he just left. So that happened. But why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey,
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Of course, Chucky. Huh? When did we start talking about video games? I'm actually surprised it took this long for Chucky to start talking about video games. My Chucky's account.
I see.
That's an interesting thing. Because of the blackouts, I feel like, you know, a lot of the clues are actually, you know, accounts from people. We have to take these people's words for what they saw, what they heard and stuff like that, you know? Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. That's what I mean. I don't know. Besides the fact that he had possibilities to, you know, plant the knife there and such, I feel like Nagito, I don't know, the way that he's acting is really strange. He's like, I'm glad there's not a killer found yet, because, you know, if I am then the killer, then I can get off. I'm the successful Blackened. But, I don't know, he's just acting very strange in my opinion. Like, he's already very easy to dismiss certain things, even though I feel like that it might be important. And now he's very easy, like, you know, thank God there's no killer found yet.
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will assuredly, most assuredly, reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
It seems he has no intention of investigating. But okay, let's try and think while we walk to Byakuya's cottage. Or can we talk with Chaki first? Let's talk with Chaki. I guess for now, I've discovered the building is surrounded also.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Nothing new. Fuyuhiko is there actually. Alright, we can talk with him.
Huh? What the hell? Did I tell you to leave me alone?
That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement?
Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted.
That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh? Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time.
The whole time? Because Shaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Yeah, nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk. And then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building.
Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence!
Alright, I got it.
Dumbass.
He wants to be part of the group, but he can't admit it, you know? Shaki's definitely right. But the thing that I wanted to talk about was the earring. Like, there are 2 possibilities why the earring ended up underneath the floorboard. The most likely one seems that it just suddenly fell, but earrings don't really fall that easily out of your ear unless the back thingy is missing, or, you know, it's very loose on your ear or whatever, you know. But it could fall from his ear and then fall underneath the floorboard. That's definitely possible. But the other way is also that he is actually down there, you know. It's kind of cramped. It's a small area underneath the old cottage and underneath the floorboards. So that's also a possibility as to why the earring could be there, but I don't know which one of it is yet. Like, we don't even know how to get underneath there, so, and if it even is possible.